Okay, guys. Before we start class today, let's pray first with our personal belief. Pray begin. Bismillah. Finish. Okay. So while waiting for your friends, how about memorize this vocabulary? So today we are going to discuss about technology. Okay. Technology vocabulary. So there are some vocab here. Then the first one is to access websites or email. Means that, ini kayaknya ada yang kurang ya. To locate doang. Okay, so it should be, yeah, to locate the websites or email. Backup files, make a copy of files in case of a computer problem. Boot up, similar to start a computer. Bookmark a web page, mark a web page for future reference, and then browse websites. To look at websites, computer buff, an expert computer user. Crash, suddenly stop working. Cut and paste, I think it's familiar ya. Desktop PC juga. And then digital editing, to edit digital materials like audio or video files. And then download podcasts, to save a copy of a file from the internet to your own device. To enter a web address, type the address of website into the address bar of your browser. The gadget, yeah, it's familiar as well. Go online, high-spec laptop, internet security, intranet, yeah, probably. Network of connected computers within an organization that is not accessible by unauthorized visitors. Navigate a website. Find your way around a website. Operating system, the software that tells the computer how to work. Send an attachment. Send an email with accompanying file. Social media. To surf the web. To look at a series of websites one after the other. Atahi, somebody who has an interest in technology. Upgrade, to obtain a more powerful or feature-rich computer or piece of software. Video conferencing, ini juga sering kita gunakan di keseharian. Wireless hotspot, public place where you can access the internet. Wireless network where users can access the internet without the use of fixed cables. And then the last one, word processing, producing written text on a computer. Okay, probably you can screenshot this page, and then I hope you can use this vocabulary in your answers. Okay guys, are you ready? Siapa dulu nih ya? Arina,
Yes, Miss.
do you enjoy using technology?
Well, I use technology every day because my work is related with technology, and I need to do Zoom conference every day. So if that's called a technology, then yes, I really enjoy using technology.
Do you use the internet for your studies?
Yes, because internet now has a lot of resources of studies. We can download the materials online. We can learn tutorials video in YouTube, and also a lot of group studies in online community, and internet really helpful accompanying me in my studies.
Do you have your own computer?
Yes, I do have my own laptop. It's a Windows-based laptop, but it's very helpful in helping me doing my tasks and doing my day-to-day work.
Okay. What do you think about your speaking, Arina?
Masih agak hesitate sih sama lupa lupa vocab dikit.
Ya, kenapa hesitation?
Eh, karena ini apa kan tiba-tiba s- aku awalnya bukannya ngomongnya tentang work ya, terus di tengah-tengah studies itu kan jadi agak
Ah,
agak berotak buat mikir.
I see. And then what else?
I think the technologies related vocabularies that I use is not really that much.
Okay then. And then your, yeah, still yeah, audible voices.
Yeah.
uh, uh, yeah, yang I want to mention about your audible voices, pause and hesitation. Okay. Yeah, probably, as I said, do as much as practice, yeah, practicing as much as possible. Gitu ya. How do you build your English habit?
Uh, Lately, I've been using some IELTS speaking simulation app to
Okay.
improve my speaking, and also I made my own private account to practice my English in Insta Story.
Oh, really? That's really good idea. And then, is there any feedback from the apps or website?
It's an AI based app, so yeah, sometimes they give feedback, sometimes they just uh, evaluate our grammar.
Oh, that's good then. Yeah, just keep it up,
Thank you.
Arina. Okay. Okay then. Next, Bella. Hi, Bella. Can you hear me? Okay.
Hi, Miss Cynthia.
Okay. Do you enjoy using technology?
Yeah, I can say that I really enjoy using technology because these days I think we really can separate um human interactions with technology because um we um for example, we work with our gadget like a laptop, and then for house chores, we using an AI assisted vacuum. So I think it's really important in our life, and it's already very involved in our life.
Okay. Do you use the internet for your studies?
Yeah, definitely. Um, I think for my studies, I've been using internet for my studies from high school, and in college we really using it for daily basis, like confirming about journal, fact, of phenomena. So yeah, really. really using it very often.
Do you have your own computer?
Yeah, I have a laptop. I've been using it for about I think 10 years. This is a very sentimental things for me because this laptop helped me to build my uh research and then my um what is it? Uh dissertation for my college degree. So yeah, we really close, and I've been using it for every day.
Okay, what do you think, Bella?
I think there are a lot of uh, uh repetition words and the audible what did you call it, Miss Cindy? Audible
Voices.
voices, yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I I really can't I haven't been used to not making an audible voices.
Yeah. Uh, well, actually, is it your first meeting in my class? No, I mean,
No, this is my second meeting. Yes.
besides the simulation test.
Yes. Oh no,
Oh,
no, no. This beside this simulation test this is my first meeting.
yeah. So I I think you didn't come yesterday, right?
Yeah,
You didn't
right.
join. Okay, then. So yeah, basically in part one, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll speak in part one. It's kind of like conversation, and yeah, conversation or discussion. You will have like 40 seconds until 1 minute to answer each question. Gitu ya, Bella ya.
Okay.
So yeah, I will suggest you to answer the questions directly. I mean, like probably you can say talking about the technology and it's really helpful for you. It's yeah, it can be your main ideas. Okay. So basically it's similar to writing text too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, main ideas, and then after that you need to explain it, yeah, elaborate it more. So you give the supporting sentence, and then after that give the examples gitu. Jadi langsung to the point gitu ya, biar nggak ngelup. Tadi itu sebenarnya kamu udah ada main idenya, dan then kamu ngejelasin juga ada examples-nya, tapi akhirnya kayak balik lagi ke awal lagi gitu ya. Makanya tadi kamu bilang
Yeah,
repetition.
that's also my challenge. I tend to looping while I'm speaking.
I get it. Ya, jadi seperti itu ya, Bella, biar lebih mudah,
Alright.
biar lebih well structured gitu. Jadi
Okay.
main idenya apa, probably you can say that it's really helpful for you, for your job or studies, and then after that, explain it ya, enlarge your idea,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And then after that, give the examples gitu. Tadi kamu udah ngasih tahu tuh, misalnya apa pakai peralatan rumah tangganya juga yang modern gitu kan, and so
Mm-hmm.
on. Oh, satu lagi sama lack of vocabulary ya. Vocab vocabnya
Yes.
tadi kurang. Vocab teknologinya. Oke, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Miss.
Welcome. Okay, then. And next, Gio. Gio. Hi, Gio. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes. Do you enjoy using technology?
Well, in this digital era, technology is part of our everyday lives. And I do enjoy using technology as it helps me with my works. For like sharing emails, files, and do some on this research. So yeah, I would say I enjoy using technology.
Do you use the internet for your studies?
Yeah, as I graduated like 2 years ago, so I don't do studies anymore. Yeah. But I do use internet to do my work. So a lot of my activities is involving internet, like for browsing, sharing emails, and then also uh, like this meeting online and things like that. So yeah, internet is part of my digital life.
Do you have your own computer?
Yeah, if by that you mean like a PC, like personal computer, actually I don't have one, but I do have a laptop, the one that I use since I uh, at school, yeah. So yeah, it helps me a lot with when I still studying, so and I can graduate and on the title, then it also helped me in my early days of my career. So yeah,
Okay. What do you think, Gio?
I don't know what to say.
Why? You don't know what to say?
Yeah, I just
Does
I
it?
don't know. Yeah,
Yeah. First of all, I want to mention about the pronunciation. Tadi yang pertama teknologi kamu bilangnya ya. Should be technology. And then I don't know, it seems like you hesitate kayak ngomongnya word by word. Kenapa?
uh, actually I looking for the answer in bahasa first, but yeah,
Oh,
I keep thinking even in bahasa I still have to think about the answer. So yeah, maybe that's why.
oh, I see. So you are still translating from bahasa into English.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
looking for the answer is also, you know, I need to think about the answer also.
Okay then. So probably you need more practicing then. Yeah.
Yeah,
How's your progress in practicing speaking?
yeah, I use just like a lot of things, yeah. Uh, Yesterday, but I haven't practiced at, I don't know, Headitch or some website you mentioned yesterday, and
Oh,
also the YouTube channel. Yeah, I haven't implemented yet, but maybe yeah, during the
mm,
weekend I will do it.
speech ache.
Yeah, speech edge. Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, you can try it. And then why do you need to wait until weekend? Why don't you start just tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah, I think currently my workload on my work is quite high. Yes. That's why
Oh,
I also attending this class while I doing some of my work. That's
oh,
why.
I see. Okay then. Yeah. Okay then. But I hope you can spend some time or probably just, yeah, while you driving or going to work. And then after that, you listen to the podcast and then probably use the apps like, yeah, something like that. Gitu. Just try the easiest way in your current situation gitu ya. Jadi aku harap itu nggak menjadi halangan. Maksudnya kan kita bisa kapan aja gitu, nggak harus spend waktu sampai 2 jam. Tapi ya kalau ada waktu luang, misalnya hobi kita yang tadinya mungkin main game, itu bisa kita alihkan di hal yang lebih gitu ya, urgent gitu. Oke, Gil?
Thanks for the suggestion.
Oke. And then next, oh, Fahmi nggak bisa ya? Jeremy.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Do you enjoy using technology?
Yes. Of course, I enjoy using technology, from the simplest one up until the cutting edge technology. Nowadays, I believe everyone have technology at the palm of their hands in the form of gadget. I really enjoy using it, from simple tasks like writing my own daily task up until the complex one, like playing video games and stuff. But honestly, I don't really enjoy uh, looking for videos of gadgets because it took a lot of time. I only watch them when I want to buy new gadgets. But overall, yeah, I enjoy using them.
Do you use the internet for your studies?
Well, yes, in this digital age, I believe everyone uses internet for their studies, including me. So I use internet to go to the Wikipedia, for example, to look for definitions or terms that I don't understand. But honestly, I also interested in learning about the internet security and how to ensure we can surf the internet safely. Yeah, but I use it in my studies.
Do you have your own computer?
Yes, I have my own computer. It has a high processing specifications, but I think I want to upgrade it as I want to play video games that requires more computing powers. So yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Jeremy?
Still need more practice, I guess,
Why?
because still at times similar to Geo, I try to figure out how to answer the questions and incorporate the vocabs as well.
Yeah. Well, actually, the positive or the good things about use, you can apa ya? You can communicate well gitu ya. You can deliver your message. You are calm, and then after that, you also use the vocabulary as well, even though not that much gitu ya, masih masih perlu bisa aku yakin bisa lebih baik lagi gitu. It could be better. Ya, tapi I think it's quite good.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
Jeremy. Yeah. Next, Vicky.
Yes, Miss. Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you enjoy using technology?
Yes, I do. I am considering myself as avid gadget user since I was teenager. It's because that is the only way that one of the way that I can connect with my friends and current events. I always be informed with the latest tech informations, such as what is the trend or what is the current development on tech. And yeah, obviously I love using tech. In fact, that just last week I bought uh my new phone just because I want to taste the current artificial intelligence feature embedded on the phone.
Do you use the internet for your studies?
Yeah, funnily enough, I live on the transitional era where I was previously on my middle school. I still learn via textbook, but when I graduated in high school and then to college, I use internet mainly for more a research purposes and to do the validation with on what paper that I write in college years.
Do you have your own computer?
Yes, in fact, I have my own PC. Mine that I currently use is quite sentimental for me because that is the first time, the first item that I bought when I have when I had my first paycheck. Therefore, I will use that PC as long as I can, and because yeah, I'm using it almost every day to watch videos and playing some video games. So I will protect it as long as I can.
Okay. What do you think, Vicky?
better than yesterday.
Yeah, I suppose. And then, what do you think?
It's because the topic is quite familiar to me, Simis. So I can, um, do some quote unquote fancy words, for tech,
Ah,
quite, quite proper.
I see. Yeah, well, because it's your thing gitu ya.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You're familiar with this topic, but still ya,
yeah.
I feel
Still.
the hesitation, and then there are audible voices here and there gitu. Are you trying to figure out what words in English? Masih kayak mencoba menerjemahkan gitu nggak sih?
Um, yeah, probably not. Mm, yeah, I try to minimize that sih. Since yesterday, but if I often have some kayak blok nextnya mau ngomong apa gitu. Kalau misalkan directly in English. So when I use misal kayak filler words dan lain sebagainya itu tuh kayaknya lebih lebih ke switch up ke Indo dulu, baru ntar switch up lagi jadinya kayak too much going on sih.
Okay, I see. So yeah, probably if you forget about some words, yeah, in English, then try to find the synonyms, the alternative way gitu ya, because it's about communicate gitu kan, how you deliver the message. It doesn't mean that you need to apa ya, um, ngasih tahu apa yang ada di otak kamu gitu loh. Maksudnya ketika ada kata yang lain bisa kamu gunakan, kamu bisa menggunakan kata lain itu daripada misalnya kayak akhirnya ngeblank gitu kan, stuck sama satu ide itu aja gitu ya. Terus tadi ya aku ngerasain kamu pakai vocab teknologi yang lainnya juga gitu. That's good then. Tinggal dilatih lagi ya fluensinya, Vicky.
Ya, ya.
Okay then.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Martin. Hey, Martin.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you enjoy using technology?
Well, yes, I do. I consider myself as a tech savvy, and I've always tried to uh, keep myself updated about these new and cutting edge technologies. Yeah, if you open my YouTube apps right now, I think you'll be flooded by tons of gadget reviews videos.
Do you use the internet for your studies?
Well, yes, these days. But one thing that I really regret the most is I didn't use it earlier back when I was a kid. So if I had a quite good access to internet like I'm having right now, I think I would have learned so many new cool things back then.
Do you have your own computer?
Of course, I do on my own laptop. Actually, I bought it 2 years ago, and this laptop has been around me since I don't know for such a long time. So it's quite weird to say, but this laptop I think is meaningful and memorable for me.
Okay, Martin. What do you think about your speaking?
I think I'm still thinking for the answer. I'm looking for the answer of the structure and what I'm about to say. So yeah.
And then, what else?
Uh, I don't know, but I think it's a little bit too short.
Yeah, I guess you can enlarge your idea
Yeah,
more. Then after that, I think it's getting better than yesterday. More
yeah. I think because it's
familiar.
my cup of tea. Yeah,
I see. Yeah. Probably because it's your cup of tea, and then it sounds like more natural, fluent, and you know the vocab as well about technology. Ya, gitu.
Yeah.
And I hope that you can apply this kind of answers, ya, in another topic, gitu. Okay? Okay, then. Arcelia,
Yes, Miss.
do you enjoy using technology?
Well, I really enjoy using technology. Now, these days, I use different gadgets every day, especially my phone and laptop. And I often go online to browse website, watch video, and connect with others through social media. Although I'm not a computer buff, but I do feel confident using most of the technology tools.
Do you use the internet for your studies?
Yes, especially when it comes to learning new language. I use internet for download podcasts, access website with grammar exercise, or even a bookmark web pages for future reference.
Do you have your own computer?
Yes, I do. I have a laptop that I've been using for a couple of years now. It's not exactly a high spec one, but it works well for what I need, especially like word processing, watching video, and attending online classes. As I said before, I also use it to access website for studying and sometimes to send attachment when I'm working on a group project. Uh, I, I honestly, I use it every day now, so I can't imagine live without it.
Okay. What do you think, Arcelia?
Uh, for this topic, I think I'm a bit confused with the word.
Why?
I'm not really interested with this kind of technology. This
Oh,
kind,
really? But you
yeah,
can but you can combine this vocabulary into your words, into your sentence.
yeah. I try to, but I think it's not really good.
Yeah, but I think it's quite good actually. Yeah. But probably I will mention about your pronunciation. Tadi kayak
Yeah.
ada yang nggak jelas gitu ngomongnya. And then
Okay.
although gitu kayaknya dengarnya. Gitu sih, Arcelia. Ya.
Yes.
Just be confident, okay?
Okay.
Oke, then. Udah ya? Siapa lagi yang belum? Yang lainnya nggak bisa ya? Nisa sama Fahmi. Oke, then. Let's move on to part 2. Okay, describe an item of technology you have that is very important. You should say what the technology is, when you got it, how often you use it, and say how different your daily life would be without it. I will give you 1 minute to do brainstorming, and you will answer these questions in 2 minutes. Okay, miring-miring ya. What? What technology? And then when? How often? How different? How different your life would be without it. Please use this technology vocabulary. Then probably you can write the keywords as well or the linking words gitu ya to support your ideas. Oke, siapa dulu nih? Harina, are you ready?
Okay, Miss, let's try.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, can start it now.
An item of technology that I consider very important now is mobile phone. Actually, I got my very first phone when I was on elementary school. At that time, I could only make calls and send messages. But as the time goes by, the technologies are also become more improved, and we got to adjust with the development of technologies. So we need to at least update our phone to the technologies improvement year by year. So now people rarely use phones with phone keyboard, and I think everyone are using touchscreen mobile phone, and it was because of the improvement of technology. And I use mobile phone every day. Everything that I do now is involved in mobile phone. Be it paying for something, uh, photography, sending message, and social media. Everything we can do. Everything I can do in my mobile phone. So it's very important for me, uh, because I think I'd rather not bring my purse rather than I forgot my bringing my mobile phone, since it's very important. And if if my daily life I can imagine my daily life without my mobile phone, because
Okay, stop.
okay.
What do you think? What do you
Actually, I haven't organized uh my key points, so my sentences got very messed up.
Well, did you write your answer?
Not really. I just write the key points.
Yeah, that's good. Because you just need to write the key points, not the whole sentences. Okay. The good thing is, I think it's a good start. Yeah. You're confident, and then after that, you paraphrase the question as well. Gitu ya. Get into details, give the examples, but in the middle, and yeah,
Got
starting
overboard.
seems like you got lost gitu ya.
Yeah.
Tiba-tiba kok kayak, lah, kok menurun performanya gitu kan. Kind of like self-correction, yeah, there's grammatical errors there, terus and then you try to correct them gitu. And then after that audible voicesnya tuh nya panjang banget, kerasa gitu. Yeah, and then after that you didn't answer all the questions. So probably my advice is you focus on answering all these questions first. Yeah, for example, in the first until third sentences, focus on this topic, these questions, and then after that, probably you can enlarge your idea there, give the examples and so on, gitu ya.
Oh,
Biar nggak ada yang miss.
oh yeah.
Jadi fokus di yang situnya what, bla bla bla. Tapi jangan langsung menjawab ya. Diusahakan kayak semengalir mungkin kayak lagi cerita. Tapi kamu fokus di sini dulu. Oh ya, aku bakalan nambahin ide-ide lainnya tuh di belakang, tapi aku fokus untuk jawab yang ini dulu gitu. Oke?
Okay, Miss.
Oke,
Thank you,
then.
Miss.
You're welcome. Okay, next, Bella.
Hi, Miss.
Okay, you can start it now.
Okay. So, what kind of technology it is? It's my smartphone, of course. I purchased it in, I think, about 2022, and I've been using it every day. Um, I could use my phone for about 12 hours a day beside to assist with my work. I use it for entertaining myself. For example, watching series on Netflix, listening to podcasts on Spotify, or reading a novel on Google Playbook. I would say my phone has been very helpful for my daily life, and I can say that we have been inseparable, and it almost assists me with every work and house task. So if I can use my gadget for a day, I feel like I would feel kind of empty.
Keep going.
And because it is very important for me, I think if I'm not if I can't bring my phone, I feel kind of helpless. I think not exactly helpless, but uh I think it would be my first way for me to navigate any task really.
Yeah, you still have a time.
uh, I don't think I have um sentences left in
Okay,
my
then.
brain.
Okay, ya, gimana Bella?
I think my sentences kind of um short and
Mm-hmm.
a lot. I think I could elaborate it more about my
Exactly.
phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's kind of awkward to just go with my answer, and I tend to repeat the question, which is I think it's not really good idea. So
Mm-hmm.
I think because I can't really repeat the question, it's making me awkward, and then I would go panic for sure.
Yeah, yeah, you got the point, actually. First of all, yeah, you read the question. So probably you can start this storytelling by I would like to tell you about gitu ya. I would like to tell you about my
Okay.
phone. I got it when I was
Mhm,
in senior high school. Well,
mhm,
actually, it's kind of like blah 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 and so on. Kan
mhm.
because it's personal
Mhm.
experience ya. It's yours
Yeah.
your own story harusnya kayak lebih dapat gitu feel-nya. Kayak nyeritain ke orang tuh gimana sih?
I think also it's also my fear to give some kind of story, miss, because I tend to um what is it called, memperpanjang the story that I had, and I kind of uh don't know how to stop.
Hmm,
So I've been really thinking about the timer.
don't overthink, okay? Don't
Okay.
overthink. As I said before, that you just need to focus on yourself rather than the surroundings. About the timer and so on, the examiner will stop you when you pass the time, gitu ya. Jadi kalau
Okay.
misalnya tadi justru kurang karena overthink kali kan. Coba kalau misalnya
Mm-hmm.
kamu just focus on yourself. Oke, di sini aku mau tes,
Okay.
aku dikasih waktu. aku harus ngasih yang terbaik kayak gitu kan. Ya maksudnya yang sebisa aku gitu. Nggak usah perfectionist juga. And then after that, ya udah akhirnya bakalan fokus gimana kamu menceritakan ke orang gitu kan akhirnya bukan oh ya waktunya udah cukup belum ya oh nanti aku kelebihan atau enggak ya itu justru nggak perlu gitu ya. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the good
Thank
thing
you
is
for the advice.
you answer the questions and then by the end of the ya dari in the middle sih aku ngerasa kamu udah mulai ngeblank gitu ya, run out of
Yeah.
the ideas.
Yes. I think
Thanks, Kak.
I start panicking when you said that I should go on and that
Hmm.
there's still a lot of times left.
Okay then. So yeah, just be well prepared about it because the examiner will say that as well, gitu ya. Jadi kalau misalnya itu si examiner bakalan bilang juga kayak gitu. Keep going. Kamu bisa lihat contohnya yang di YouTube atau apa ketika mereka
Mhm.
masih punya waktu, si examinernya bakalan bilang gitu. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Next, Jeremy.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, you can start it now.
Okay. I really enjoy this type of questions actually, as I believe there are plenty of options of technology nowadays that is very important for me. But I would say lately Strava has been very important. So basically it's an application or software that you can install in your gadget to track your daily sport routine like running or jogging. So that app can track your pace, your distance, and a lot of data that's important. I got this app for free actually and started using it last year. I'm not sure if it's already around for a while, but yeah, I haven't used them that much, only a year. And I use it every day or every time I run or do my jogging. But lately I haven't got the time to do it because my long working hours. But typically I would use it like twice a week. And I think it's been a difference in my daily life, especially in my running habit, because without this application, I wouldn't be able to calculate and track my progress in running, starting from my pace and also the distances. And also this app is kind of like social media where we can connect with friends and see our friends' sporting habits. And we can also share our running result to the social media to engage with people there and maybe encourage them to also get up and take a step. So this is a very unique application, honestly, and I want to use it more. I think that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, keep going. Enlarge your idea.
Okay.
Okay.
So, okay.
And then
Sorry.
stop. It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think,
Sorry.
Jeremy?
I I need to enlarge my ideas, I guess, because there's still plenty of time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, it's interesting. So instead of talking about hardware, like some people did gitu ya, you talk about software gitu kan.
Okay.
And then after that, you explain it gitu about the apps, about Strava, which really good for the um, examiner to know ya about the Strava. Probably they haven't known yet about the Strava, which is an informative gitu. Tapi sayangnya tadi ketika masih ada waktu, kamu
Yeah,
itu
I
ya.
know.
Itu sih, kurang dikit
Okay.
sebenarnya kayak mungkin 20 seconds left, I guess. Ya, tinggal dikembangin lagi idenya. Mungkin I will recommend these apps to my friends since blah 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 can make us
Wow.
healthy and so on kayak gitu ya. Jadi itu kadang yang aku kasih ide ke anak-anak yang lain juga. Misalnya kan kita kadang ngomongin teknologi, talking about restaurant and so on. Pasti di akhir-akhirnya ya udah rekomendasiin aja untuk gampangnya gitu.
That's an interesting idea. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, next Vicky.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, yes, please. You can start it now.
Okay. People might think that their special gadget is their smartphone, but not mine. My piece of technology that's very important to me is my personal computer, specifically a gaming desktop PC. It's my powerful setup that I built myself about 2 years ago with my own first paycheck, and it's probably one of my best investments I've ever made so far. I got my PC because I needed something that could handle both gaming and heavy digital tasks like video editing or running some demanding software. I spend a lot of time choosing the right components and parts, such as the high-end graphics cards, a fast processor, a plenty of RAM, and good cooling system and ventilation also. I build it myself. Build, build that PC for myself. It's even more special because I learned a lot through the process, having some electrocution and customize my PC the way I wanted. I use my PC every single day. It's not just for gaming, but I also use it for work, studying, maybe even watching some pirated movies, and even staying in touch with my friends through social media. Therefore, I would consider my PC as my go-to device for almost everything I do digitally. Uh, Honestly, without my PC, I would rather go back to the ancient times because my daily life would be miserable, a lot more limited and boring. I would
Okay,
struggle to
stop.
get my work done efficiently.
Okay, that's good. Gimana Vicky?
Ya, masih banyak filler sih.
Ya, fillernya ya, sayang. Padahal ini familiar topic for you, right?
Mhm.
And then after that, probably I will talk about the weakness first, yeah, and then after that, give you the strength. Yeah, tadi audible voices, and then after that, I think it's kind of like repetitions means that same structures. Kayak I blah blah blah, I bought, I use, and blah 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 gitu. Jadi instead of the same structures, you can combine it with probably about passive voice, and then after that using gerund as well gitu ya. Using this gadget, nah itu kan pakainya gerund tuh, biar nggak monoton. Jadi I, subject, verb, predikat gitu-gitu. Okay?
Ya, ya, ya.
And then probably because it's familiar topic for you, you use kind of like advanced vocabulary such as ya tadi apa aku nggak nggak terlalu ingat juga tapi aku tahu itu ya technology vocabulary terus and then kayak go to devices and so on. Oh ya, and then it's a good thing that your idea is specific ya, maksudnya talk about gaming PC gitu kan, jadi it's interesting. Cuman kurangnya tadi mungkin di itu masih fillersnya ya, audible voices, and then I think it could be better.
Ya.
Okay, gitu. Vicky,
Finish.
you're welcome. Martin. Hi, Martin.
Yeah, hi. Can you hear
Okay.
me? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, please.
So I would like to tell you about a gadget that has been essential for me for such a long time. So it is my laptop, and I bought it around 2 years ago with my own money, and I needed to empty my banks in order to purchase one. So it was really quite memorable for me. The reason why I bought these things was at the time I was working on my thesis project, and the project needed quite heavy computing resources. So I decided to get myself a new powerful laptop at that time. And besides that, I used it to play lots of online games with my friends. I think it was a really good old days back then. Fast forward to these days, I still use it to watch videos, surf the internet, and lots of fun things. And I use it almost like every day, and I can live without it. Luckily, or unfortunately, my computer is getting slow and slower each day. And last month, I've searched for an upgrade for my computer, but after long consideration, searching, talking with my friends, even though I called myself tech savvy, but I'm not really into hardware stuff. But anyway, I think it's better to get myself a new one, a new computer. And that's why recently I can play games with my friends because my laptop isn't as powerful enough as it used to be back back like 2 years ago. And I'm waiting until winter sales where the promo and discount flooded the market. And I've told I've told myself
Okay,
and
stop.
my friends that's the
Okay.
best time to buy a new one.
Okay. Thank you, Martin. What do you think?
Uh, I don't know, sometimes lots of filler.
Lots of fillers and
Then not uh, I'm not using lots different structure or variations. I
I
think
see.
yeah.
Yeah. And do you think that your story is interesting?
Uh, Not really, to be honest.
Why?
Uh, mm, I don't know. I cannot talk about my story quite long enough. Not really interesting for
Yeah.
some people, but yeah.
Well, actually, it's quite interesting for me because it's personal and there's a history there, gitu ya. You're talking about when you got it and then you need that for your project and then after that get into details gitu. And talking about its function back then, you compared between in the past and then now it's getting slow and slower gitu ya. Then after that it affects your probably your activity with your friend and so on gitu. Menurut aku itu menarik gitu. Kamu bisa membawa si audience gitu ya, which is me and your friends gitu, into your story. But probably because of the fillers and then hesitation as well gitu ya, yang membuat
Yeah.
kurang. Oke. Mungkin nanti bisa dilatih lagi because I think it's quite interesting actually. Oke. Gitu ya, Martin.
Thank you. Yep,
You're
understood.
welcome. Arcelia.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, you can start it now.
Okay, so one piece of technology that is extremely important to me is the internet. Especially for me, I learn a lot of new language from the internet itself because in my city, face-to-face language classes aren't really available. So using the internet has been a huge advantage for me. I started seriously using it for language learning right after the COVID-19 pandemic. when, many online platforms became more developed and offer a wider range of language option. Now I use the internet almost every day to study. I browse a website that provide grammar exercise, and I often download podcasts in the targeted language that I learn to improve my listening skills. I also use a video conferencing tools to, join live classes or speak with tutor from the other city. And one of the best thing is that I can bookmark the web page that I find useful, and then I go back to them later if I need it in a easy way. And I think without the internet, I honestly thought it would be really difficult for me to make any real progress in my new language. Not only because of the local classes are limited, but learning from books alone make me feel like outdated. Uh, I think thanks to the internet, I can go online anytime, practice with a native speaker, and recording to practice speaking and review it later.
Okay, stop.
And
What do you think,
uh,
Arcelia?
maybe not as good as before.
You,
And I'm not sure that is my answer is correct, the internet. So
yeah,
I don't hesitate.
it could be
Yeah.
because I think so. Can the internet be an item? Yeah, same like Jeremy. Jeremy talking about the software. And then probably the internet, it's part of the item of technology, right? Ya nggak sih? I guess so. Ya nggak teman-teman yang tadi teknologi siapa? Vicky sama Martin ya. Menurut kalian gimana? Vicky,
Ya,
can the
um,
internet
ya, sorry.
can can the internet be an item of technology?
Can the internet? Um, Probably it's more on the philosophical thing sih. Cuma ya it would be easier if an item aja sih. Kalau saya sih kalau mikirin ke yang apa yang lebih konkret lebih gampang mikirnya sih.
Oke, gitu ya.
Okay.
Oke deh. Oke, part of that gitu ya. I think ya it could be better. Siapa namanya? Orselia ya. Oke, you know that when you storytelling ya, it sounds like natural gitu. Your intonation sounds natural and makes the listener enjoy your story gitu. Kalau kayak ups and downs gitu kan, naik turun intonasinya itu menarik menurut aku sih. Tapi ya balik lagi sih ya tadi yang tentang internetnya nggak tahu pro and kontra. Menurut kalian gimana? And ya ada grammatical errors,
Okay.
a lot of language. Kamu bilangnya it should be a lot of languages gitu ya, plural. And then it's quite wide range of vocabulary as well that you use gitu. Cuman kayak semakin ke belakang kayak itu ya udah
Yeah.
mulai pause and then audible voices or fillers as well gitu.
Yeah.
Mungkin gitu. I think it could be better.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay then.
Okay.
Next. Gio.
Yeah.
Okay, Gio. You can start it now.
Okay, so smartphone. I consider smartphone as the most important technology. At least for me, yeah. As smartphone is the first thing I reach out when I wake up in the morning, in every morning actually. And the one that I'm using right now is I got it for like 1 or 2 years ago. And actually, I have fun fact about me and my smartphone. So I have switched phones for like every 2 or 3 years. And reason behind that is I keep losing one every 2 or 3 years. I don't know why, but yeah, I think it kind of my issue. So uh, actually, I use a smartphone every single day. Yeah. It helps me to make a phone call, join online meetings, doing online shopping, and surfing through the internet for information or doing some tasks. Yeah, uh, and I would say that my life would be totally different without the smartphone. And of course, it doesn't mean that I can't live without smartphone. Yeah, but uh, I think it's really important, even though I have some alternatives to smartphone like my laptop, but still smartphone is more practical, easy to access. So yeah, I think it will heavily affect my everyday life, but my life still can go on without a phone.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, and I don't know. I do like to, watching some YouTube video about smartphone. Like, for example, Gadgetin, where the the host can present the latest technology in easy to understand language. So yeah, I think using watching TV
Okay, stop.
TV or YouTube.
Okay. What do you think, Gil?
Yeah, I don't know. I cannot uh, create a
Are you
compelling story.
nervous? Are you nervous?
Actually, that's how I talk even in bahasa. So
Oh, I
it's not
see.
nervous.
Okay. Because it sounds like you are nervous gitu ya. Jadi it affects your apa ya? Your confident and then after that your fluency as well gitu. Terus every sentence ends with ya, ya, ya nggak sih? Nyadar nggak kamu?
Yeah, because in my office, yeah, a lot of people using
Oh, okay,
word like that.
okay. Then be mindful. Okay, it's a test. Not talking to your friends or your closest one. Jadi ya kamu ingat ya ini tes gitu. And then be mindful with your words gitu. Please decrease it. Ya gitu ya.
Okay.
Itu kayak kalau ngajak si examinernya kayak ya ini ya gitu. Terus coba nanti kamu latihan lagi gitu, oke? Okay? But the good thing is you tell the reason why it's important gitu ya. For example, you give the examples like when you get up and then after that you will recharge your phone and blah 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 kayak gitu kan. And then you use the vocabulary as well. But again, the audible voices, hesitation, and yeah, it's about your fluency. Siapa? Gio ya. Coba nanti latihan lagi, terus be mindful gitu dengan apa yang kamu ucapkan. Oke, okay? Oke, aku lagi ngomong sama examiner. Oke, aku nggak boleh pakai ya lagi. Gitu, oke?
Okay, Miss.
Oke, then. Oke, guys. Let's move on to writing. Yeah. We are going to talk about apa? I think maps. Wait a minute. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Oh, it's about table actually. Okay then. Yeah. Well, describing an IELTS table is similar to describing charts or graphs. The same structure of comparison and contrast are used, or language of change, if the table is over time. A table is just another way to present information. Okay, so as with all graphs and charts, when describing tables, do not describe all the data presented. Present the main points of each feature. You should make sure you mention each feature too. Okay, look for significant, the highest, the lowest, gitu ya. Try and group the data. This may require you to use some general knowledge about the world, such as recognizing developed and developed countries. Gitu. Jadi kan kalau bisa lihat di sini, can you identify which one is the developed and developing countries, guys?
I guess only USA, the developed country here.
Only USA and the remainings are
Developing countries.
developing. Okay. And then after that, can you highlight about the data? What is the most important or main points here?
I
Kira-kira apa?
think the more GNP per head a nation get the higher the life expectancy at birth.
Pardon, Vicky? Could you
Yeah.
repeat that?
Yeah, the more GNP per head the country are getting is parallel with the rate of life expectancy at birth. Jadi makin tinggi GNP makin tinggi angka kelahiran, angka life expectancy at birth-nya.
Life expectancy at birth-nya.
Iya.
Oke, gitu ya. Yang lainnya sama?
The highest the GNP of the countries, the aspect of quality of life will be better.
Oke, sama berarti ya.
Yes.
Oke,
And
mm-mm,
since the USA is the developed countries,
mhm.
it has the greatest quality of life amongst them.
Okay. Okay, let's see. The following table gives statistics showing the aspects of quality of life in 5 countries. Okay, summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Nah, di sini, what is the table measuring? What type of language do you need to use? Is it change, comparing, or contrasting? And then after that, what tense would you use? Nah, ini kamu ketika nanti mau menuliskan esai, ini kamu bisa perhatikan ini dulu gitu ya. Kira-kira tenses apa yang digunakan? Kira-kira type of language-nya apa? Change kah, comparing, or contrasting? Terus table-nya nih ngukur apa sih kayak gitu, ngomongin tentang apa. Then after that, which country has the best quality of life and which has the worst? Yeah, well actually it can help you to make the overview gitu kan kalau misalnya udah tahu ini. And then after that, what information could you use for an overview or conclusion? Ya, tadi udah bisa sih pakai yang ini, the best or the worst. How could you group the information? Ya, seperti biasa ya. Gimana nanti How many paragraphs would you have and what you would write about in each one? Okay, so here's making plan. Okay, you should always ask yourself these kind of questions before you write your task one. It's kind of like brainstorming. You can then use the answer to these questions to make yourself a quick plan. Here are some notes made by a student during the planning stage. Oke, jadi di sini topiknya dia bilangnya standard of living, and then 5 countries, language comparisons, and then time or tense. Since it happened in 1982, it should be past tense. Okay, and then the overview, USA far higher. Groupingnya di sini USA highest, Egypt, Indo, Bolivia similar, and then Bangladesh very low. Ya kalau kita lihat lagi seperti itu ya. Jadi ada apa 3 grup. Yang pertama highest, and then similar, and then low. Kayak gitu. Nah, sekarang di sini contohnya model answernya. Oke. Gio,
Yeah,
could you please help me to read this model answer?
yeah. To begin, the USA, which is a developed country, had the highest GNP at 13,000 and $160 per head. It also had a much higher daily calorie intake and life expectancy, and the lowest rate of infant mortality. The other developing countries had quality of life ratings that were significantly lower. The range of indicators for Egypt, Indonesia, Bolivia were similar, with Egypt having the highest quality of life amongst the three. However, the infant mortality rate in Egypt was slightly higher than Indonesia's at 97 deaths per 1,000 compared to 87 in Indonesia. Bangladesh had by far the lowest quality of life in all the indicators. Its GNP was 100 times smaller than the USA's. Its calorie intake and life expectancy were about half those of the USA, and its infant mortality rate was 10 times higher, 10 times greater.
Okay. After reading this model answer, what do you think, guys? Gimana? Setelah tadi bikin plan dulu gitu ya. Then after that, reading this model answer, do you think that the planning beneficial in your essay?
I think so, because we can group the data and can describe each group in each paragraph as written in this answer.
Exactly. So yeah, that's why I suggest you to do brainstorming first, yeah, before writing the whole sentences, because it can help you in grouping your data gitu ya. Jadi daripada nanti ketika pas nulis langsung tanpa brainstorming, tiba-tiba di tengah kayak kehilangan ide atau ngeblank gitu ya. Same like speaking part 2, you need some time to do brainstorming, and then after that, it will help you in answering questions for about 2 minutes gitu ya. Sama juga di writing seperti itu. Makanya probably you need 1 until 2 minutes to do brainstorming for writing task 1, I guess. Then after that, you can write the whole sentences in the remaining time gitu ya. Oke. Okay. Nah, coba ini latihan bikin introductions sama overview, and then after that grouping kayak tadi, make a plan like this one. Okay? Silakan guys. Which one is the most important or the main points. You can use it for your overview. Kalau udah di chat ya. Udah guys? Jeremy?
Yes.
Udah?
For the introduction and overview, still working on it, but I'm about to finish it actually.
Oke. Di chat ya.
Okay.
Okay, Jeremy, could you please read your answers?
Okay. So this table shows information on underground railway systems in 6 major cities. Looking from an overall perspective, London is the oldest among the 6. It also has the longest kilometers of route. Moving on, there are Paris and Tokyo, who also had their underground railway system. I think I should add open here. Opened in the early 20th century and produced the highest passengers per year compared to the rest. Lastly, the rest of the cities, which are Washington, D.C., Kyoto, and LA, are the more recent cities to open their subways, which relatively have smaller number of passengers per year and shorter distances of route. And the body paragraph, I think I will describe in details, in numbers, for the railway system in London, and then moving on to Paris and Tokyo as the second oldest, and then lastly the most recent one, which are DC, Kyoto, and LA.
So your overview is
The overview is I group the cities into 3 categories. The first one is London, the oldest one or the first one to open the railway system compared to the rest, and then moving on to the second oldest, which are Paris and Tokyo, and then lastly the rest.
so it's
I guess that's all.
it based on the oldest
Yeah,
until
the
the
first one who
newest.
opened. Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see from other perspectives ya. Kita lihat perbandingannya. Probably some people will focus on the passengers, for example. Ya. Coba ya kita lihat yang lainnya. Arina? Oh,
Yes, Miss, I just sent my
yeah.
answer in the group.
Could you please read your answer?
Okay, among 6 major cities, London is the one with oldest underway railway system and longest kilometers of route. Despite of that, the number of yearly passengers is only 775 million, which is less than the underway railway system of Paris and Tokyo that has reached 1,191 and 1,928 millions. while Washington, D.C. and Kyoto are only 5 years apart of their first opening of their underway railway system. The number of kilometers and passengers show a very much differences. Washington, D.C. underway railway system with 144 million passengers per year has almost 3 times more passengers than the Kyoto with only has 45 millions in a year. The number of yearly passengers in Kyoto are also less than the Los Angeles Railway underway system, which is considerable new amongst them. The Los Angeles Railway underway system has 5 more millions yearly passengers compared to the Kyoto Railway underway system.
Okay, so your overview is
I talk about the London as the London system, which is the oldest and longest, but having the less passenger than Paris and Tokyo.
okay. So comparing to Paris and Tokyo. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay then. Yeah, it's interesting. You make like comparisons, and then after that there is an explanation such as 5 more millions yearly passengers compared to blah 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 kayak gitu ya. Okay, that's good then. Okay, next siapa lagi? Okay, Martin.
Yeah, provided table describes metro systems in several big cities with their first opening date, route length, and each of their annual users. Looking from an overall perspective, Londoners had the oldest and the longest underground train, meanwhile Tokyo led the numbers in yearly passengers.
Mhm.
So for the first paragraph, I want to tell about LA, Kyoto, and DC.
Mhm.
So first, I write about the date open. Other than LA, all of them were built earlier than 1000.
Mhm.
And Kyoto has the shortest, only uh, half than the second shortest route, which is the Los Angeles.
Mhm.
And the combination of Kyoto and LA were still lower than DC, which is the third.
Okay. Yeah.
The third list passengers per year. For the second one, I compare London, Tokyo, and Paris about the length and the annual users.
Okay. Yeah, well, actually it's good introduction and overview, well structured gitu ya. Jadi ngomongin apa, dijabarin juga gitu ya. About metro systems in several big cities gitu ya. Terus objeknya apa aja, for example first opening date, route length, and so on. Baru masuk di overview-nya gitu, making comparisons. That's good then. Okay, Martin. Tinggal nulis body paragrafnya aja ya.
Yep. Thank you.
Yang lainnya? Bella, Vicky, Arcelia, Gio.
Yes, Miss. In a minute.
Okay. Apa mau dijadikan PR? Sama body paragrafnya juga. Full essay. Mau PR? Mau PR nggak guys? Kalau iya, nanti aku bikinkan. Males. Mungkin besok lanjut ke maps. Ya. Boleh dijadikan PR ya. Ini kan baru kerangkanya aja, plannya aja. Jadi, agree. Okay. It's kind of late night. Okay. Ada yang ditanyakan nggak untuk table? Is there any question?
Oh, yes, actually, I'm curious. Is it okay to group the data based on the date open, based on this chart or this table?
Date open?
Yes.
Well, actually, it's up to you guys. But probably I will focus on the most important things like in pie chart gitu ya. Aku bakalan gunain teknik yang kayak di pie chart gitu, mana yang the highest, I mean, the most important points, and then after that, until the least one gitu. Oke,
Okay.
gitu sih. Ada lagi? Ada lagi nggak yang ditanyakan? Mungkin nih Vicky deh terakhir. Dia udah ngetik. Coba Vicky.
Yeah. For intro and overview, the table provided the information regarding the details of underground railway system across major cities, 6 major cities. Sorry. In overview, it can be seen that London and Paris are having the oldest and the longest route created. However, it is not directly correlated with how high the number of occupancy, since Tokyo is the most busiest route among others. For main body what I will describe London, Paris, and Tokyo as the three route oldest, longest, and busiest route. And for main body two, I will describe Washington DC, Kyoto, and Los Angeles as the newest, shortest, and least busiest route.
Okay, so body paragraph 1, London, Paris, Tokyo, three oldest, longest, and busiest. Okay, and then after that, Washington DC, Kyoto, Los Angeles, newest, shortest, and least busiest. Okay, interesting. Gitu ya. Oh ya, hati-hati sama tensesnya ya.
Is it present tense?
Huh?
Is it present, using present tense?
Do you think is it present tense?
I don't know if passengers per year apa dibahasnya itu
Oh ya, ini per year ya. Oh
iya.
ya, it's just date open. Oke then. Yep.
Ya.
Oke then. Gitu. Nanti di submit di Google Classroom ya. Oke guys. I think that's all. Thank you so much for joining my class today and have a good night. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, thank you, Miss.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Have a nice
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, you too.